All right, so quick change in plans. Two things: new location. Second thing, new microphone. Let me know what you think. The reason I'm actually in this location is because my tables are currently being used right now, so I don't have anywhere else to film. And to be honest, my room's a little cluttered, so we're doing Matt's Mind here in my basement. Of course, if you're not familiar with the series, you have a question, I have an answer. Comment down below, drop a like, and I have some nice display sets here behind us to bring in the ambiance. Now, also, thank you guys for the support on the last Matt's Mind. I know it's been a while since we've been doing these. I'm going to try to get them on a regular weekly basis. I just keep forgetting. But we got a ton of questions, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one's going to be by Witty Co Animations. What do you think of the new Lego TIE Dagger set, and are you looking forward to the possibility of new Clone Wars sets coming with the series or Season 7? Absolutely. I think now, first of all, the TIE Dagger, in my opinion, kind of looks ugly, and I don't know about the wings. The wings just look like two triangle. It looks like you took a pizza and slapped it on the side of a TIE fighter. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. I forget the retail price. I'm assuming it's going to be pretty expensive, so I'm probably going to be passing on the set in all honesty. But in terms of the possibility of new Clone Wars sets, I'm always very excited for that. Of course, you guys know Season 7 of the Clone Wars drops in February. And of course, I will be aligning my Anaxis finale to be somewhere around that time as well. But I'm super excited. I hope we get Venators and gunships and ATTs and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. Do I think it's going to happen? I think we're going to get like maybe one or two sets from the Clone Wars. I think there's just a lot of potential content. I think it would be super cool if each wave came with like one new set of the Mandalorian and then Jedi Fallen Order and then the Clone Wars and then maybe two from the Rise of Skywalker. That would be really cool, but I don't know what exactly we're going to get. But to answer your question, yes, I am very excited for the possibility of Clone Wars sets, and hopefully we get some more battle packs. Next question comes from All Lux. Having seen only a few episodes of The Mandalorian so far, what would you rate every Star Wars show? Could be all of them or only ones that you've seen. This is a pretty tough question because The Mandalorian isn't done. I have a general idea of where The Mandalorian is going to go in terms of the last couple episodes in the season finale. The only Star Wars shows that I really remember watching and kind of taking in all the detail is probably the Clone Wars. I haven't seen Rebels. I haven't seen The Resistance or whatever that new show is. Now, I also haven't seen the other ones. I've seen Family Guy Star Wars spoofs. Obviously I've seen like the Clone Wars movie. I've seen both like the Clone Wars animated movies, both the old and the new one. But to be honest, it's gonna be kind of hard to kind of like rank all of them, if that makes sense. I think we have to wait until The Mandalorian's done. Plus, The Mandalorian is the first live action Star Wars show we've gotten, so I don't think I can quite rank them, to be honest with you. However, at some point in the near future, I do plan on watching and binging all of Rebels and all of the Resistance, or at least whatever seasons we have of it up to that point. So no, I can't answer your question of ranking, but I will say The Mandalorian is actually turning out to be a really good show. I'm excited to see where it goes in the future, so I guess that's always cool. And I guess that's a good transition to the next question by EK Starler. What are your thoughts on Star Wars The Mandalorian? So I won't give any spoilers, just to let you guys know, so don't worry if you haven't watched the TV show. But I'd say for the first live action Star Wars, it's definitely exceeded expectations. I think there's a big precedent that The Mandalorian is setting, especially being, like I said, the first live action Star Wars and not animated or anything like that. So I think it's done a really good job of setting that initial precedent. I think we've gotten a great mix of action and decent dialogue and story, especially being The Mandalorian doesn't really talk that often, which isn't a spoiler. Of course, I'm sure you guys have seen all the Baby Yoda memes, so I think the show is becoming a really big hit. I think whoever was in charge of the storyboard and the marketing of the Mandalorian TV show is a genius, because there's obviously been a lot of memeable and like content moments that have come from the show that even normal non-Star Wars fans are, you know, kind of consuming on Twitter and on Instagram. So I think it's been really smart. I love the Mandalorian TV show so far. I'm very excited to see where it goes yet. I can't really make my final judgments, so I've seen the entire season though. The next question here comes from Carter, DMing, what mock would you want to make from the new Star Wars content? Mostly Fallen Order, Episode 9, The Mandalorian, and the new Clone Wars, even though you're already doing that. Well, yeah, I am making an access from the new Clone Wars. But if I had to choose something from Jedi Fallen Order, I'd probably do the mining camp on Kashyyyk. I think that'd be super cool, kind of bringing back an original, like an OG throwback Kashyyyk mock, but of course incorporating new things like the jail and the refinery. As far as Episode 9 goes, I'm gonna have to honestly just wait and see. I think there's going to be more stuff we're going to see in the movie, so I do obviously want to build Episode 9, just kind of going off the hype of it. I think that'd be super awesome, but I do have to wait and see kind of what it has to offer. And then from The Mandalorian, I guess that's a tough question. I think it's just kind of something we have to wait and see. I mean, there's spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen Mandalorian, just fast forward like a minute or two. I'd like to do the ambush scene in the city. I think that'd be super cool, where the Mandalorian gets like encountered by all the members of the guild, and then obviously all the Mandalorians come and help him. That'd be super cool. Also in Episode 4, where the ATST and the village, I think that'll also be really cool mock, but I really don't have any idea yet, so we're just gonna have to wait. The next question here comes from Brick Daddy. Are you in the land? If yes, have you gotten anything? If no, have you applied? Thanks. I, as TheBrickWiz, am not on the or in the land. I'm not a RLFM or recognized media at all as TheBrickWiz. So I haven't gotten anything directly from Lego for TheBrickWiz. I have not, but as you guys know, I am a member of the Beyond the Brick, and of course, I've gotten a couple of things from them for videos in exchange for content. So that's kind of the extent of free stuff I've gotten, but I've never gotten anything free for TheBrickWiz. That being from Lego, I've gotten a couple of things for free, obviously, from iDisplay and a couple other companies that actually you guys will be seeing content very soon. So I'm very excited for that. Personally, have I applied? I don't think I'm at a position in terms of numbers and outreach that Lego would invest in me becoming a recognized fan media, at least not just yet. I definitely think that later down the road, I do want that to be one of my ultimate goals and be a member of that the Lego Ambassador Network. No, I have not applied on behalf of TheBrickWiz, and I probably won't be applying for a little bit until my numbers kind of get bigger and something I think Lego would be interested in. Next question here comes from Jambrook. If Baby Yoda followed you around in a space cradle for a week, what would you do? Well, we all know Baby Yoda has the Force, so if I had Baby Yoda for a week, what would I do? I'd honestly make him just like Force appear all the parts I need to finish in Axis. I'd probably also make him Force appear episode 9 so I could watch it a month before everybody. That'd be super freaking awesome. But also it'd just be super cool to have a sidekick like that. Everyone thinks he's so adorable and helpless, but then let's say like some people like try to run up on me or fight me, like I'm gonna be using Baby Yoda. And of course I'd probably just spend half the time sitting and looking at Baby Yoda and just kind of getting lost in his adorableness. So, all right, we have 2 questions here. We have from Crystal's Collectibles. Question 1, outside of Star Wars, what is your favorite licensed Lego theme? And what is your favorite non-licensed Lego theme? Okay, so my favorite licensed Lego theme, to be honest, I don't quite collect anything outside of Star Wars, so it's kind of a hard question to answer. But I'd say outside of Star Wars, my favorite licensed theme would probably have to be Harry Potter, maybe? I do want to get like that $400 Hogwarts set. I do like Harry Potter more than Overwatch. I know that for a fact. Some of you may know this already. Some of you may not, but Harry Potter has probably played about an equal role in my childhood with Star Wars. It's really like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars like neck and neck and neck. They're like the 3 main sort of trilogies and sagas that I've watched when I was a kid. So I'd probably say I'm most interested in the Harry Potter sets. I think they have a lot more nostalgic meaning to me. Favorite non-licensed theme, I gotta be completely honest, probably Creator. I don't really collect anything outside of Star Wars other than either Lego Ideas or Creator. I do know that there is a rumor going around that there will be a new modular coming out soon. I think so. I'm actually very excited to see that. Hopefully it's really cool. And the next question is, what theme would you like to see Lego do next? I think more so I'd like them to bring back some older themes. I'd love for Indiana Jones to make a comeback. I know Harrison Ford and they're making a new Indiana Jones or something like that, so I think it'll be a really good opportunity for Lego to kind of bring that back and bring back Lego Indiana Jones. I loved that series as a kid. I remember the giant green plane. That was just like one of the coolest sets I've ever owned. So for them to bring that back, I do know there's Lord of the Rings prequels or sequels or sequel, whatever they're called, coming soon as well. So maybe Lego would eventually dive back into Lord of the Rings. I don't think there's necessarily something that they haven't done that I want them to do, more so bring back the older themes that I really just love and miss so much. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode of Matt's Mind. I hope you all enjoyed. Drop a like down below. Let me know what you guys think of the new location. I kind of like it. It's easier to set up and it's more comfortable because I have my super comfy chair right here. Of course, drop a like down below. And guys, of course, if you have a comment or a question, let me know down below as well. I'll try to make this back here Wednesday again. School is sort of winding down in the next couple of weeks, although I'm kind of ramping up in work after for school, if that makes sense. So hopefully in like a week or 2, I'll be full like YouTube mode and you guys will see a bunch of content coming from me very soon. But until then, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.